All right, I'm Nick. Today, this morning, I went fishing. Really, the goal was just for me to go fishing. I didn't have any fishing trips. I was pretty happy with the weather, 47 degrees at sunup, north wind, falling tide. I took a ride out to the east, place I love to fish. Don't get to fish it a lot because it's kind of a long ride, but it was just me, myself, and I. And I was excited to go sight fish for some redfish. Figured I could find some clean water, and that I did. So before we get into the lure I used, and I say some things that might make people unhappy, Ryan, we had to give away for the straps in our, I think it was two videos ago. Well, Ryan, you won. I believe your last name is Edmondson. Could be wrong. I did comment on your other comment in the original video. Just shoot me an email at nick@Navarre Kayak Fishing with your address, and I'll get these shipped out to you. I appreciate everybody watching the videos and commenting always. The goal of our giveaways is not to attract new members. That stuff is there to give back to you guys who watch all the videos, because I greatly appreciate you guys watching, liking, commenting, and purchasing our items. So back to the fishing. Now, I have gone out of my way for several years on and off to point out that lure color, lure style isn't nearly as important as lure size and all these different things. And it doesn't matter if the sun's up, doesn't matter if it's cloudy, doesn't matter if it's dark, doesn't matter if the water's dirty, clean, whatever, and so on. I preach natural colors, all of these things. So about 6 months ago, I was in the garage, and I believe I was with Skylar, and I was joking around about I'm going to use the sprue of the mold to catch a fish. And, it's kind of a joke, but I was serious about it because I had no doubt that I could catch a fish on it. I had no doubt that I could sight cast a redfish using the sprue. Now, if you don't know what a sprue is, you can see it in this video as I put it on this hook. That is the part that is in the middle of the mold. So when you inject the mold, that is where the leftover plastic goes before it goes out and branches out and fills in all the lures themselves, all the lure cavities. So you guys can see as I hooked it right there on that little 5/32 Ned rig head. Obviously, we make all that stuff in the garage, and I'm gonna sight cast a redfish on it. You're gonna see that here in a second. Let's just show the video of me sight casting the redfish right now with the sprue. One thing about sight fishing is you only have, it has to be a quick response. You got to be ready. Nothing to it. That's a healthy redfish. Easy does it. See the fish, turn the camera on, make a cast. Fish instantly eats it. Set the hook, reel the fish in, net it, and let it go. Quality fish, start to finish, less than 50 seconds. That's how it should be done. Very, very easy. So now, why did that fish eat that lure? You have all these lure companies, right? All these lure companies take their lures, they go out to Louisiana, and they make these promotional videos about, we have the greatest redfish lure ever. I just sight fished a quality redfish in crystal clear water that's not 24 inches deep on a sprue, a middle part of a mold. No cool design, no cool action. Threw a random piece of plastic out in front of a fish, and it instantly ate it. Now, what you don't see is I also sight fished a 23-inch trout with that same lure. The first fish I caught, second cast, was a 23-inch trout on that flat. Worked out perfect. I thought it was a group of redfish, ended up being a quality trout. Obviously, the GoPro sucks because I am terrible at recording things and I didn't capture it. Now, I did end up casting and catching 2 more redfish on the sprue. We can go over those videos as well if you guys want another time. But the point is, you don't need to run out. You don't need to buy the latest and greatest lure. You don't need to buy the latest and greatest color. All these companies are just trying to get you to purchase new items and do these different things. And yeah, that's probably going to hurt our lure sales, but that's fine because our lures weren't designed. I didn't start making the lures to catch more fish. I'm going to catch the fish anyways, right? Regardless of the lure, because I'm going to use the appropriate size. But the lures that we make were designed to make fishing easy. Like the goal was, can we find a solution to make catching quality fish as easy as possible for clients? My goal as a person who owns a charter business was to take people fishing, have them catch quality fish easily, and we don't ever use live bait inshore. So how do you do that? So the stick bait, which is just a Ned rig mold, is super easy to use. Anyone can do it, and the fish love it if you use it properly. And it's just that simple. So the whole goal of this video is you guys don't need to go buy new lures. You need a 3-inch bait. Honestly, the sprue is a little bit bigger than I wanted it to be. I would have trimmed off the end just to make it about 3 inches long because that's a perfect size bait. It's kind of the whole principle. I've said it a billion times. If I asked you if you wanted a sub, 12-inch Subway sandwich, you'd probably say no. But if I tossed you a bite-sized Snickers, you're gonna eat it. Because that's how the world works. It's a snack, it's not much to you. And it's the same thing with the fish. Toss a 6-inch mullet out there or a swim bait, he probably doesn't eat it because that's a big meal. Maybe he's not that hungry, but toss out a 3-inch shrimp or ghost shrimp and he instantly eats it because it's a snack. It's right there. It's easy. It's a delicacy. He eats it, no questions asked. So don't run out. Stop buying crazy lures. You don't need them. They're all gimmicks. It's marketing. And you guys know I like marketing, okay? I see it every day and everything we do kind of consumes me. So don't do it. You have enough equipment to go out and catch fish. You need to focus on how, where, when, and why, and not so much how much money you're spending on these lures because it's irrelevant. Now, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna have some more fishing content where I show you guys just me sight fishing, and I'll leave you with a quick clip here of me just pitching out in front of a fish and then instantly eating it. Thanks for watching. Drop a comment, subscribe, like, all those good things.